I got.
Oh man, hey man, we back with another episode of the E-Lab podcast, man. How y'all boys doing today, man?
Yeah.
Yo,
Back in the mid.
Good.
Man,
y'all all right?
you
Man,
know,
I'm
back,
up, man. A long time.
I'm up. There was a lot of drinking yesterday, but I'm
back
I
in the
figured.
mid. Back in the
I
mid.
figured y'all was drinking, man. I ain't gonna lie. I said they ain't gonna be able to do it this morning.
Look, I ain't gonna stunt. Early in the week, I was like, man, should we have like a talk about pushing the date, the time back? And then I heard Teddy in my ear like, nah, bro, we gotta grind. Get your ass up. So I was just like, I'm not even gonna post this shit. I'm just like, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. They had me at the club last night. I was like, all right, y'all, I gotta go. I gotta wake up in the morning.
I was chugging BioLite, man.
Yeah.
I was chugging.
You said you were chugging doing what, Dave?
BioLite.
BioLite.
Them liquid IV.
I took off, so y'all. I stopped drinking for like the first half of the year. I stopped drinking for like 6 months, and I just started back like on Thursday and Friday. So, I made a decision not to drink yesterday. I said I'm not gonna drink today because I need to wake up because we got that interview too. Right. We got the interview later with Jaylen Maxey, man. So for the people in the comments, bro. Later we got an elite trainer from Louisville, Kentucky, bro. He best friends with D'Angelo Russell. He's run camps with Rajon Rondo. I mean, Chucky Hepburn is he ain't a starting point guard, but he a point guard that plays for the Toronto Raptors, bro. He knows people, bro. I mean, like he's a really good guy and really good at what he does, man. So we got an interview later with him at 4 p.m. Man, me and Red gonna do that interview, bro. But
Central alum, man, stand up, Central alum. Let's go.
Central alum. Oh yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. I gotta talk to him about that.
Shout out to Jaylen.
Sam went to Central.
Yeah, I went to Central. Yeah. Okay. Graduated 2010, bro.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So they been getting on me. They've been getting on me talking about, man, you cover every sport except soccer. Everybody keeps saying that about, and I'm like, fellas, I watch so much stuff, and I actually used to love soccer. So I got a semi-soccer question for y'all. Just for the sake of getting them off my back.
And we don't really do baseball. We don't really do baseball like that either.
We don't do baseball. It wasn't a shot at y'all. It was more so a shot at me. It wasn't a shot at y'all. Yeah. It was more so a shot at me. Jay Will in the comments said, "Good morning, fellas. Happy 4th, man. What up, Jay Will?
Appreciate it, my boy. It was good."
But here's the question, though. Here's the question: are penalty kicks the most exciting thing in sports? Penalty kicks.
Oh.
I had a couple thoughts. But go ahead. Look at Ted. See, look, this is why we can't talk soccer. They like, what?
It's top 3.
I'm
gonna be honest, man. The World Cup alone is like one of the most exciting things to watch.
True.
Like even if you don't tune in a lot to like soccer, if you just watch this, like the energy alone is just crazy. Like I've been watching games just like I don't even care who playing. Like I'm just like I'm watching Morocco and it don't even matter, you know? And the energy in the crowd, like it's different, man. And them PKs, it's so much on the line with every kick, you know? Especially, I would say, I mean, I guess it matters in the group stage too, but in the knockout round, if you go into PK, that's a different level.
Yeah, see, and that's why Mitch. So Mitch, I was thinking when you said PKs, I'm thinking maybe within the game, like a foul happened, a red card or something like that, and then you talking about at the end of the game when we doing a shootout.
You were down.
Okay.
Those PKs. That's what he.
Maybe that'll change my opinion. Teddy, what you was about to say? Because Teddy, what you about to say?
I think it's in top 3 because I know the gravity that World Cup brings. It brings a lot of unity in the world in general, right? Because like if you're really not into soccer, you'll force yourself because it's so exciting and everything is at the top level. It's the cream of the crop in every country. And you want to rep your squad and have a little bit of camaraderie when it comes to a little banter. But I think the two things that probably rival it for me personally is situational, right?
Okay.
It's the Hail Mary for the win, like a fuck it, somebody down there, and then it's a scramble drill, and then they get the touchdown for the win. And then when it comes to hockey, right, then overtime, it's 3 periods in hockey, and after you get into that 3 periods is finished, most teams that are offensively oriented, they'll take like a player off or whatever the case may be. And then basically you have one less player or something like that. And they'll basically take shots from the other side of the actual hockey rink or whatever you want to call it, arena.
Yeah. It's pretty much the same thing, Ted.
And it's just like, it'll be 1-1 for 3 whole periods, and somebody will do a 90-foot shot out of nowhere, and this shit will slide through people between their legs, hit the goddamn knee pads, and then go straight into the goal for the win. And I'm just like, that's sick. That is a sick way to go out. So I think it's the same gravity as the PKs. But like I said, I'm not super well versed in the World Cup because it's so like the time gap of how often it comes on. But other than that, though, PKs are definitely top tier.
What you got, Mitch?
Before I saw the question, man, I was like, nah. I was like, you got like in a basketball game, 5 seconds later, you in the backyard, you always do the 3-2-1, and you put the shot up. You always had that feeling, wanted that game winner. But when you think about the soccer match, that penalty shootout, like if you go first of all, there was a match like the captain on the team was looking at his player, trying to say point who's going to shoot the penalty kick. You got to have some like kahunas to want to step up because it's you, especially soccer arenas are different, bro. Like it's all eyes are on you. It's just you and the goalie. Like basketball's a little different. Anything can happen. You can miss like the Knicks game, the tip in, anything can happen. You miss the game winning shot. The penalty kick is you and the goalie. And if you're especially if you're that last person, you could be either that last person can either win it or you could lose it. I don't know anything else in sports that does that. Like maybe college football now they changed the rule in overtime when after they go so far it's like 2-point conversion. Yeah. That's the only thing that like kind of rivals it to me. It's just it's very exciting. Like the whole soccer penalty kick thing.
It's more of a go ahead, B. What you about to say, B?
No, I was gonna say piggybacking off. It is like college has kind of rivaled that, but the thing that takes soccer over the top. It's like it really feel like the whole country or the team you watching is watching. Like the whole country.
Fandom is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like the soccer fandom, like this is the entire country wants you to make this kick, bro. Like you might have some guys don't even watch, American football and blah blah blah. But like these, like all of the separate countries, England, France, all them, like when they going, like the whole, it feel like the weight of the country on you, bro. Like it's insane, man.
B, you know what you saying that? Look at OJ. OJ was the one that got on me about this. It was OJ. I want to say this. Now that y'all said, because I had a couple of things. I'm still saying they're rival. Hey, they really be killing niggas behind this soccer shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. They really, like you go back home, make your own goal. You can smoke, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Everybody was in on it. We was good. It's done. So,
it's serious, bro.
With that type of shit on the line, I think y'all might got me. I was gonna say bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, grand slam type of shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's good too, right there.
That type of shit. You got Aaron Judge coming up or Barry Bonds or something like that. That type of energy, I think, hit different too.
In playoffs.
For me, I like a pick six. I see a pick six. I don't know. I think it's just because people took that sound clip too from Desi Bank. That's my thing too on if I'm on Madden or something to the apartments every time. Like you get a pick six to the apartments. I love that shit. A rundown block, whether it's a jump shot, a layup is always funny because motherfuckers think that lay is just good and it's like hell no. And a dunk is crazy because the dunk is the one where you just like I secured this shit, so a motherfucker to come from behind you and block that shit. Pause, by the way. Come from behind you and block that shit. That's crazy for me. And then I would say like save by a goalie in hockey, man, because most of the time you don't see that shit live. You're like, wait, what the fuck? And then you see him slow it down, and you're like, damn, how the fuck did he catch that?
I can never see the puck, Tevin. I can never see.
I can never tell. That's what makes them goalies cold, bro. Because I'm like, you in that boat, you fucking look like a warrior and shit, a big burly warrior, and then motherfucking
splits and everything. I got
equipment, and you still catching them guns. Like, much respect, man. Much respect.
That's a fact. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's exciting. I'd rather be there. I don't like watching it on TV. I'd rather be there. So
I can feel you. I can feel you.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got to shout out to the World Cup, man. The star power has been crazy. Like all the stars have shown up, and I think that's what's made it even more interesting. They had me looking up like the top 100 players in the world. Like every time I'm watching, I'm like, is somebody legit on this team? Then I looked at the France team, and I was like, damn, France got 3 of the top 10 players on this list, and everybody that started for France in the top 100. And I was like, yeah, France. So yeah, I was like, France gonna be tough to beat because everybody knows, right? So I was like, I know it. Let me watch Mbappe, and then I started watching the game. I'm like, well, damn, who is that over there? He looked like Kyrie with the raw. Like it was the African dude. I don't want to mess up his name. Desamle or something like that. He played right wing. He played the right wing. He played opposite of Mbappe. I'm like, ain't nobody tell me about this. They got this too. And then they had a midfielder.
I put his name. I thought you was gonna say, is it Demble? DEM? Yeah. Uzman. Yeah.
But they was like he won the Euro League and all kind of stuff. Like you don't know, like until you watch it, you know all the big names, Messi, obviously, Ronaldo, and even Haaland from Norway. But like it was the other guys. Like I didn't know the Spain dude was so young. The Spain striker is 18 years old. And I'm thinking, damn, that's crazy to be 18 playing in the World Cup and being one of the best players. Like he was just in high school, whatever, how they do, but it's been a lot. And then on top of everything, America actually looks like a legitimate.
There you go. Dembele. They got his right here in the comments. They got his Dembele. That's his name. Dembele.
Yeah. And then America competing like a real team this year. So it's been
fair enough, man.
Yeah, but we missed somebody on Monday.
I know they cheated us. They cheated us. They
trying to get us up out of there.
You got a red card. It was bad too. It was weak too, man.
Yeah, they trying to get us up out of there.
So we're gonna have to beat Belgium. We're gonna have to beat Belgium without them.
Well, y'all know better than me, man. Shout out to the World Cup, man. Hey, I want to, and before we move to the World, I want to say shout out to Tate Taylor, man. He a high schooler. He just came out yesterday or a couple days ago and ran the 200-meter dash and beat Lexi Tebogo. Lexi beat Noah Lyles back in 2024 at the Paris Olympics. He won the 200. Tate Taylor wasn't even supposed to be in this race because Gout is the most known youngest phenom, and he didn't race, so they brought Tate Taylor in, and he came out and won. I said, God, no.
Wow.
So just shout out to Tate Taylor, bro. And Sha'Carri Richardson, looking back in form, she ran a good race versus Melissa Jefferson Wooden. She came in second, but it was close. But this soccer, this track season.
We just gotta keep her away from the BS when she on that track. She can't be fucked with.
Yeah, she got that aura back. She looking
so crazy. Yeah. Because like just imagine her being your shorty and then she getting in that phone and you gotta chase her. That's over.
That's over.
It's over with, bro.
She done took off. What am I? I might as well start packing my shit.
She get in that phone. She get in that phone.
Ready to get it out of there before she get back.
Yeah, it's over with. Hey, no, but big shout out to them. What's that young boy name? What's that young guy name that he does the short distance sprints? He's a light skinned cat, and he's on the come up too. I think he's a high schooler, and
I don't know his name. I don't know who. What do you run? He run 50s? He's like a 50 meter.
You be having him on the TikTok. Damn, I can't remember, bro. I hate to do this on live, but it's a young cat. I think he's from Virginia, actually.
Oh yeah. I can't even think his daggone name. I know exactly what you're talking about. He don't do short distance. He do the 400. He do 4.
Yeah.
I cannot think of his name. Look,
my fault, y'all.
Look him up real quick. No, you good.
So
let's go.
I just know that he be moving, Dirk. He be moving.
It's hard to keep up with all them videos. The EJB posted.
Yeah,
we don't know what they.
Anyways, shout out to all them.
I'm gonna look him up though. We're gonna look him up before we move up. Well, after I move on from this. So now, NBA season, NBA free agency, man. I gotta ask y'all. First thoughts First thoughts on Jaylen Brown. Does anybody want to apologize before we start? No, we good.
We waiting.
Does anybody want to apologize? Specifically, Dirk, clean up that video up there. Don't be trying to go out now. Clean it up.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. We gonna wait. Don't you worry. We gonna wait.
Do I need to apologize?
Jaylen Brown. Hey. So Mitch,
apologize.
You got something? Apologize for because Jaylen Brown.
No, hold on. I'm coming back. I'm coming back in. Hold on.
You about to come back?
Yeah, I want to know what the apologies is for.
So you want me to ask? So Mitch. So
context.
So context. All right, for the sake of context, man. So Jaylen Brown got traded, right? Mm-hmm. Jaylen Brown gets traded to the Philadelphia 76ers pretty much for Paul George and a couple picks. I think they got a couple first-round picks. Here go Dirk back.
All right, I'm back.
The reason I'm asking, I'm wondering if y'all want to apologize because there was clearly tension between Jaylen Brown and them boys in Boston, and y'all wouldn't admit to it. So we told y'all 8 months ago that something ain't looking right, and now here we are. The shit don't look right, and we ain't gonna get no. Hey man, that's some good journalism. How about that? Can you say, hey man, y'all did some good analytical work right there? You know what I'm saying? What about that? What about the praise? Either way, I'm fine with either.
Hold on, Dad. Before you go, I don't know. I just feel like it's y'all. I guess y'all get a half good job because my recollection is y'all were saying it was Jason Tatum that was like hating.
Thank you.
We didn't disagree that I never disagreed like there wasn't friction, but y'all was like Jason Tatum's coming back. Oh, he's trying to rain on Jaylen Brown's parade. Oh, he's trying to do this and do that. That's what I was getting from y'all. What y'all was commenting about the tension. It was nothing Jaylen Brown was doing. It was all Jason Tatum. Like he was hating. He's taking the shine off of him. But go ahead, Dirk. Go ahead.
So I'm not saying it's all Jason Tatum.
No, we don't owe you. No, it's none Jason Tatum.
We don't. Your thing, though, you about to cap, so your shit fucked up. You can't even talk. That's why your shit fucked up.
Listen, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
A little bit.
Little bit. You gotta leave and come back. I'm kicking you out. I'm leaving. Leave
look, EJ. All I know is chickens came home to roost, man. And,
that's all.
I don't get sad when chickens come home to roost. I'm just saying. I know if we go look at my clips, I definitely said that JB and JT could no longer coexist as of now because of both of their stardom rising to where it was at. You feel me? And to add more context to that too, is they ain't won a chip since 22?
Yep.
4 years is a long time in basketball.
It was 24.
Yeah, maybe 24. 24. I think they went to a chip in 22. Maybe.
Mm-mm. No, not in 22. No,
because they played Dallas.
That would have been nuts.
They've been in contention. They've been in contention for years. They finally won one. We looked at them as going into their dynasty back. I would say most of us could agree that we thought they were going to start a dynasty based off of what they had and how good these two young superstars are. So I'm just saying that injuries happened. Like it was a lot of out of bounds shit that happened to obviously derail what was going on. But when you got your people in your ear saying one thing, he's got his people in his ear saying another. And then let's focus on the main thing too that we've been seeing in this free agency. These teams, they don't care about the cap getting raised and having more. They're not trying to pay motherfuckers. They don't really want to pay you. Like they have their lead superstar. And in Boston's mind, that's JT. After that, everybody else, get with the program or you're going to get up out of here. And we all know JB was never going to take a pay cut. So this is just where we at now, man. And I mean, maybe Brad Stevens is a genius and like he probably thinks in his mind, or he's going to look like a damn fool when they got to play the Sixers like 4 to 5 times this year. And that man JB goes crazy on that. So,
that's a fact. Ted, I got his name. Quincy Wilson. Quincy Wilson is the kid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, go ahead, D. What's up, D?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we get
you clear now.
We don't owe you no damn apology. Listen, this is what happened. This is what happened, guys. The second apron, 2 things happened. Second apron is messing up everybody trying to keep guys getting paid $300 million. You can't do it. You can't have two guys getting 300. The second, this is the other thing. They tried to trade Jaylen Brown for Giannis, right? They tried to do it without Jaylen Brown knowing they was trying to do it. And when they did that, whenever Jaylen Brown found out, we try to get Giannis here, we got to let you go. I felt like he was like, all right, y'all disrespecting me after the year I just had. And I think after that, he was like, all right, I don't want to come back. And then they started shopping around Jaylen even more because they knew that they had pretty much destroyed the relationship after that. Like, I can't carry y'all and then y'all say, all right, I'm about to trade you for Giannis, even though Giannis is better. The thing is, once you do that and he don't want to come back, all the other teams know you trying to trade him. So you're not gonna get a great package for Jaylen Brown no more. And that's how the Sixers thing. Nobody even heard about the Sixers coming into this thing. But it's like, man, we got to get rid of Jaylen now, or it's gonna be an issue all through next year. And I think the mistake Brad Stevens made was, hey, if you going even, and we know it's gonna get out, but if you're gonna trade Jaylen for Giannis, then you need to trade Jaylen for Giannis. Like, you got to get it done. It ain't no more. I don't like what they offering. I don't want to give up this guy. I don't want to give up that guy. Well, like, bro, somebody gonna tell that you try and trade Jaylen for Giannis. And then that's it. The bridge is burnt. He already been feeling disrespected for years. And then for him to come off his best year and y'all be like, man, we still trying to trade you. What is he supposed to feel like? Like, I don't think it really had anything to do with Tatum more than it had to do with the organization trying to get a better player. But if you do that, you can't let people know you doing it. And once you do, now you got to go get Paul George.
Brad Stevenson not wanting to include Hugo Gonzalez.
Hugo Gonzalez
is insane.
Yeah, Shireman is nasty. That's nasty.
That's insane. So I ain't gonna.
That's that analytics right there. That's some analytic building.
We gonna get into it.
We gotta keep these two right here.
Jeez, I'm not. Look, I ain't gonna harp on the Tatum point because I want to hear y'all's opinion about the team. So I'll revisit the Tatum point. But Ted, so when you first hear Jaylen Brown gets traded to the Sixers, how do y'all feel about the Sixers team? Or, just the first thoughts in general, whichever way.
Yeah.
Before I start, man, I just want to let y'all know, everybody that's in the pod and the panel watching right now, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to everything, eLab, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. But yeah, the first initial thought when I was done running, bro. I was on a jog, tired. And I looked down on my phone and it said, do-do-do, blockbuster trade. I said, what the fuck happened now? I looked over, that shit said 2 first-round picks, a second-round pick, and Paul George. I said, oh, okay, who they trade? Jaylen Brown. I said, no, they didn't. I cannot believe they did that, bro. And, I mean, bro, the in-and-out drama, cool, bro, but I will say Brad Stevens needs to actually resign from the position that he's in right now and go back to head coaching because that's what he was really good at. All this making moves and making decisions for the team is terrible because at the end of the day, your opening synopsis to all of this was, I was unaware that Jaylen Brown was unhappy. I was unaware that Jaylen Brown was voicing his opinion for XYZ. You heard the banter, you decided to ignore it, and then you try to do sneaky business, and then it caught up on you, and then now Jaylen Brown is going to go to a team that is a contender on paper. I don't want to overreact because y'all know I do that all the time. But if you look at this team on paper, and obviously this if is the opening statement, if Joel stays healthy, this team is fucking crazy. This team needed a closer, and you gave him one. This team needed a little bit of grit on defense, and you gave him one. You gave Jaylen Brown 2 players that can average 30, and he comes in and is automatically the number 1 option. They already calling him on stream like, what's up, big bro, XYZ? Like, yo, it's already done. So this team has potential. You gotta see the keywords because they like to overreact in the comments. This team has potential to be number 1 in the East and also represent the finals on the Eastern Conference side. This team right here is fluid, bro, and they made all the moves to complement these people. You got VJ, you got Maxey, you got Joel, you got Jaylen Brown, you got Phylon that you got in the draft. And you got Anthony Simons. You got Anthony Simons.
Dean Wade
you got Dean Wade. You got everything that you want in regards of. Everybody always says you need bench depth. You got all the shooting, all the defense, and you got bench depth. All they got to do is stay healthy. Health is wealth when it comes to this. And I'm gonna overreact. I don't care. They're gonna be in the finals. They're crazy.
Yeah. It's gonna be a chemistry thing with them, man. Mitch, what you think, Mitch? How you feel about that, Jaylen Brown? Bro?
Exactly what you just said. Like, I'm not gonna say I totally disagree with Ted, but a key factor in this is chemistry. Like, I've heard a lot of people, like Sixers fans, said it's not gonna be an issue, but I think it's gonna be a big issue for VJ Edgecombe. Like, I feel like they're like, oh, it's not gonna be a regression. I don't know how it's not going to, because in the playoffs, when Joel wasn't playing, you saw Maxey and the young boys like get off and do their thing. But when Embiid was there, the pace was slowed down, and Maxey was just standing there watching Joel foul bait and just slow. I'm like, the pace is messed up. So you add Jaylen Brown to it, it's like that chemistry. Now it might work. They might just go out there and hoop, but I feel like it's a difficult thing to do year one and have year one success, which also later on is gonna, like Dirk talked about second apron. You're gonna have to pay Jaylen Brown. Max is going to be big dollar. You still got Embiid's terrible contract. So you really need to get off Embiid's contract, and you're not going to be able to because nobody wants to take that contract. So somebody's got to go. It might be VJ, whatever. You don't know. On paper, on 2K, everybody's picking them. It's great. But I need to see it. Like, it's a lot of – I think a good question is, Ted said Jaylen Brown is the number one option. Is he the number one option? Is it now Jaylen Brown's team? Because you could argue it's Maxey or Embiid.
It's not.
I don't personally think it's Jaylen Brown's team. Personally, but
you don't think it is, B? Oh.
Go ahead,
you don't think it is, B? Who team is B?
No, it's Maxey's team.
Okay.
Well, look, this is the problem that I think Mitch is talking about. On paper, it does look good, but it's gonna be some of that. Like, whose team is this? Like, we've been worrying about Jaylen Brown this whole time, and a lot of the thing has been that does Jaylen Brown want his own team? And he couldn't have gone to a worse team to be figuring out if he wants his own team. This is not his team. It was Embiid's team, then it was Maxey's team. Maxey, I mean, if I'm being honest, I think Maxey's the best guy. And I think he's the younger guy, and I think the Philly fans that's their guy. So I think that I think it could be a thing like how KD went to the Warriors and they was like, Jaylen Brown might have success, but it's not going to be his team. It's Maxey. They love Maxey. It's Maxey's squad. He's a true Sixer. They drafted him. That's just what it is. The thing about it is the chemistry issue I think they're going to have is the same thing like Mitch said. Like, when Joel does play, it clearly affects the rest of the guys. Maxey never looks the same when Joel play. BJ don't look the same. Now you add Jaylen. Now, the one thing about it is Joel ain't going to play. So we could say if he healthy, that's like saying if I go out here and dunk on 10 feet today. It ain't happening. He's not healthy. And
that's a fair point, B.
So, Listen, he might play 40 games. He might make it to the playoffs, but we have seen this. He's only getting older. He's not getting healthier. So they need to figure out what I like the Dean Wade pickup. I like the Anthony Simons pickup. They got to patch together the big position, which I don't really think they need a dominant scoring big with all the scoring they already got on their perimeter. They need somebody that's going to get some rebounds, catch some, do the dirty work stuff, maybe hit a three. So if they can figure that part out, then I think they're better off than the Joel experiment. Like, that Joel thing, man, it's really just messing up everybody, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really talented, but it changes the complete DNA of the offense, like when he's in. You know what I'm saying? So you added another guy that scored 30 last year. And it's like, all right, what we about to do? Joel, what you gonna do with Jaylen? Because Jaylen and Maxey going downhill. I mean, BJ too. Like, everybody's trying to get down. Them three right there are not.
They run it.
They are going. They're going. So it's like, bro, you in the way a little bit. So I don't know how he can't move. So he gonna be in the way. So, I don't know. I don't know. But
I'm not. Yeah, go, keep on.
talent wise, it's nothing. I mean, there's no better. It's a no better four in the East than that. But chemistry wise, it's gonna be a lot to work through.
Hey, before EJ goes, I want to say one.
No,
I
I
want to say
wasn't
one
gonna say.
comment. I want to say one comment. This is towards EJ because throughout this year, there's been a lot of Maxey talk, and people have said he's better than AI. Now go ahead, continue. So y'all saying AI, and now Jaylen Brown is Jaylen Brown's team.
You put that on me? You said I said
I just want to hear what people got to say.
No, I can't let you. I said he was better than AI.
People on the spot have said it. People on the spot have said it.
I think he can score. I think he can score at the same clip. I think he had flashes in the first beginning of the season where he showed you that he can go out there and get 30 as an undersized guard. I don't think he scores in the ISO the way that AI does. I think a lot of Maxey kind of got one gear, if I'm being honest. It's really a straight downhill. Give me a pick over here, I'm running to the rim. It's really he's not the scorer that AI is. I think AI scoring ability it looked way different. I think it's way tougher to score the way that AI does than Maxey does. That's how.
Well, yeah, because you throwing the 3-point line in now. Maxey's shooting a lot of threes to get his 30. Yeah. AI was getting 30 off of it. I mean, he wasn't even shooting threes.
He wasn't shooting threes at all. A lot of midi, a lot of late.
Yeah, so that's all. A different game.
So is he a better scorer than Jaylen Brown?
That's the question, and I think that's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
What's up, Ted? Because I was.
What's up, Ted? What's up? Go ahead.
Like I said, bro, chemistry is cool, right? You know, on paper it looks good, and then y'all are asking for chemistry. And at the end of the day, all we can do is just watch the game, see if this actually meshes, see if this has any cohesion. But at the end of the day, for y'all to tell me that this is Tyrese Maxey's team over Jaylen Brown's team is insane to me. All them boys are going to buy into the championship pedigree. All them boys are going to buy into the fact that he's the finals MVP. He's a winner. There's nothing that was in the Sixers DNA for the last 10, 15, blah, blah, blah years that showed me any of those guys are worthy to actually own the team or be the leader of the team. Maxey is cool. Maxey got second team this year. Maxey averaged 30 up and down, you know, depending on his PPGs. Sometimes he slowed down, and that's cool. He is a really, really good offensive player. And like y'all said, in the playoffs, when Joel Embiid was in the game, he took a complete backseat. VJ did not shoot well. So that's not my fault that Joel's in the game and I'm shooting terrible from outside. That has nothing to do with Joel. Y'all can say it's a ball stopper.
That's cap though. Yeah, it does though, because you fuck up the rhythm.
It doesn't though, because
it does if I'm not getting the ball. If I'm having to sit here and watch you play, and then it's like, okay,
Joel was passing him the ball.
BJ the ball.
That's cool. Joel was passing him the ball.
If it take us 5 times down the court to give you the ball, and you want me to come down next and then score, and you say, hey, well, you ain't shooting with, I don't have a rhythm.
Rhythm's off.
I ain't been playing.
Yeah, I hear you, but we won. So anyways, we won. Regardless, by that play style that y'all are putting an asterisk on. We won, and now we got somebody that's going to fill in that void that they're not going to miss the perimeter because of all the paint pressure that Jaylen Brown has. He's going to get to the free throw line. Like, all this stuff is going to work, is what I'm saying. He's automatically the better player than both of them players right now currently. So it's going to be his team, whether you want to admit it or not. That's all I'm saying.
Just because you're better don't mean it's your team.
That's not his. Yeah,
I think that's the part that's
missing. Okay, and you'll see next year.
That's why I use the KD Steph. That's why I use the KD Steph because it's more KD Steph than that. Like when KD went to the Warriors, I would say at that point people would say that KD's the better player. But the reason that KD left is because it was never going to be KD's team. I think that this is the exact same thing. And also, I'm not sure that Maxey can't close. Like why Maxey can't close?
I don't see him in the fourth quarter in the playoffs.
Maxey.
I saw a lot of Joel.
I'm asking in regards to. I'm not questioning Maxey's ability to close. I'm not questioning his offensive skills. But when it comes to the closeout moments, he got off the rock, and I get it because they gave it to Joel, and Joel was he basically is like he stops the ball, bro. If he don't touch the ball, then the offense doesn't run. I'm not ignoring that. I'm not ignoring that fact, y'all. I'm saying that. When it comes to the big moment of how many years has Maxey been in the league? About 5, 6, right? Somewhere in there. Right, like I don't remember or have recollection of Tyrese Maxey having a moment. What's his last fourth quarter closer moment? Game winner, game tying, whatever situation. Like he had a couple like cool little layups and stuff like that against Boston in Game 7. I'm not gonna lie, but at the end of the day, Joel got that rock. I'm just saying, bro. Like
I don't know.
But Jaylen Brown. I mean,
did Jaylen Brown close against the Sixers this playoff?
What I'm saying is when Tatum came back, what I'm saying is he was fine when the second best player was Derek White. He's not gonna have the same thing. At the Sixers, they're gonna be better players. And once Jason Tatum came back, I don't really remember Jaylen Brown doing anything. I thought he was bad after Tatum got back in the playoffs. I could be wrong, but it didn't look great. It didn't look like regular season, JB. So now we throwing you into a roster with guys that's looking for the rock, trying to score 30, and it's not just Tatum, it's Maxey and Embiid. How am I gonna look at you and be like, all right, this your team? I only seen it be your team when nobody was there but Peyton Pritchard. Now you gonna step up, and when a real guy is there, you're the second guy. So now with two guys there, you're gonna be the guy. If he does, then but I haven't seen that.
You're saying that you haven't seen that, but you've seen Jaylen Brown win a Finals MVP with Tatum on the team, with Al Horford on the team, with KP on the team, with Derek White on the team, with Drew Holiday on the team. You've seen Jaylen Brown be the best two-way player on the floor with all those people healthy. Why do you forget so fast because you want to push whatever you believe in without understanding that Jaylen Brown did do what he needed to do with other players on the team that were just as good or comparable to this roster that Philly got right now this year? That's all I'm saying.
I thought Tatum should have won Finals MVP.
That's fine.
I'm not running from nothing. I think Jaylen Brown was the second best player in that series. He just guarded Luka. Appreciate it.
Very funny. Hey,
Mitch was about to say something.
Go ahead, Mitch.
I don't think the Sixers roster is comparable to that championship team because you named all those people, and there's only one person that was comparable, and that's Jason Tatum. Derek White is not better than Max. Embiid, nobody's Embiid on that Sixers. KP is not Embiid. It's the magnitude, just the Sixers offense. Great as JB, y'all think JB is. When Embiid's on that court, it's a disservice if he's standing in the corner. You have got to get him the ball. He has to be in the offense. And we've seen when Joel gets the ball, it slows the pace down, and he's gonna back down. It's good. 5 seconds left on the shot clock before a shot goes up. It's just going to be now. They might find a system that works. It might be, but what we've seen with Maxey, it was slowed down and didn't work. So you add, like they're saying, add another player that wants the basketball in his hands. It could be an issue. That's all we're saying. It could work. It could work out.
And I have no problem with that. But what I'm saying is, you said that he couldn't win with other talented players on the team, and he did. And what I'm saying is, without Jaylen Brown doing what he did, whether you believe that Jason Tatum should win the Finals MVP or not, without the impact that he brings to the table as a two-way player, Kyrie and Luka wouldn't have been as frustrated. Like, they don't win this shit without what Jaylen Brown does and brings to the table as a defender and also as an offensive player. But what I'm saying, like, let's get off of that. What I'm saying is, right now, today, moving forward, I think that they're going to buy in as a young Philly team. I get it that they said trust the process. We already want to kick Joel off of the team. We don't want to even have the contract. I love Joel. But when we're moving forward, y'all telling me that Maxey is the team leader, that's cool. That's because there was nobody else around. Now there's a new sheriff in town. All I'm saying, moving forward, they're going to buy in and conform it. If I'm completely wrong, cool. But what I'm saying is, go with the two-way anchor. Go with the Finals MVP. Go with the winner. It's okay to coexist and both of y'all be good and average 30. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, like I said, we ain't going.
I don't think that. I see. Them Celtics guys don't score the same. That team fit together perfectly because everybody did other things. Drew Holiday was a great defender. Porzingis was a great mid-range. He can block shots. Nobody was looking to score. None of those guys are the scorers that Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid are. That's why I don't think you can compare those. Tyrese Maxey out there, you saying, "Hey, we need you to go play defense." That ain't getting the best version of Tyrese Maxey. I don't see. I follow y'all. But go ahead, Tevin. Tevin, you was
Let me give my 2 cents in.
Go ahead, Tevin.
So, as far as obviously we're the state of Philadelphia Sixers now, and I'm glad Ted said something because I know he's a fan of Joel Embiid. But yeah, in my mind, I'm already thinking this is a great team without Joel. This is already a great team without Joel. Like, I don't think you can count on Joel being there. I feel like if you start focusing on that too much, that's unrealistic anyway, because we don't know where he will be health-wise. And I also agree with a lot of that's been said by the panel that it clogs up the offense and makes shit crazy when Joel's out there. But I don't disagree with some of the sentiments when we say that this is Maxey's team, because I think Maxey is the home guy. He's the favorite. But just because it's his team, that doesn't mean he shouldn't pivot and recognize who's the best player on the team then. Because regardless, like Steph, I love Steph because I feel like Steph really knows he's him, but he don't shout his ego out, right? Or we can even go back further, go to D Wade. And that was a little different too, because that's his guy when it comes to LeBron. But I don't think it was LeBron's team. I don't think it was KD's team. But those were the stars of the team. Those were the focal points of those offenses, right? So obviously, I feel like to make this work, you have to focus on Jaylen Brown. That has to be where the ball goes. And the thing with Maxey, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a combo guard, but he runs the point. Like, enjoy this. You don't get too many opportunities where you can really just, I'm being the point right now. I can really pass it to my man JB and let him do his thing. And when I'm needed, I'll do my thing. Because last year, Maxey was needed the whole year. I mean, when Embiid came back, it was, I think sometimes he was too passive just because, yes, like now I can breathe. But again, because of how the pace of our offense moves, it's not good to just focus too much on Embiid because then we're not moving like we've been moving all year. So now everything's in a flux, right? But I really think this team, clearly it's going to be JB's team as far as who the star is moving forward. But hometown guy, if they win a chip, we all know the Philadelphians, they're going to be happy. They're going to pick up Maxey, obviously, before JB, but all of them are also going to be happy because they're like, the Boston Celtics was dumb enough in our own conference to give us what we needed to win this chip, which is insane in itself. So I'm really loving this vibe, and I'm happy too. I'm a Lakers fan, bro. I hate the Celtics. So if you're going to do some dumb shit to make me smile, especially after we just did some dumb shit, and we're going to get into that because y'all know I wasn't feeling letting go of LeBron. I just knew the writing been on the wall for years. So we already did our dumb shit, but our dumb shit ain't even comparable to the shit they did. So, yeah, I'm hold
on, Tevin. Let's go there then, Tevin. Let me ask y'all this.
Dumb shit.
I had another.
Go ahead, Mitch. You had something else? Go ahead, Mitch.
I just want to ask. The best version of the Celtics were. Is this a correct statement? The best version of the Celtics was Jaylen Brown being the number 2 option.
The best version. I think
that's the only version I know.
Oh, okay. So you could say it'd be better for him to do what he's best at and be a number 2 option on the Sixers. You could say it. It did. The end result was a championship.
The teams aren't built the same, though, man.
They're not at all. You're right.
Hey, Mitch, all I know is when I'm the number 1 option, I'm getting that MVP on God. Ain't nobody going to take that John from me. So clearly I can't be the full number 1. Maybe I'm a 1A1 or 1A, 1B, but I clearly wasn't the full, without a doubt, number 1 because I ain't win the Finals MVP. And that's the shit we was on. That's the shit we was on Steph for years. Steph cleared that up. Hey, all I'm saying is JT, JB gone now. So when you get back to that chip, if you get back to that chip, you got a chance to clear it up. Steph did that. Steph good. That's all he needed. He had to go get his Finals MVP. He did that shit. He's smoothie. Now if JT don't get that, if he don't get that motherfucking Finals MVP, I'm just saying, was he ever really the number 1 option?
What are we clearing up? What do we got to clear up?
You didn't get the number 1. Listen, at no time when Kobe was on the team, AI was on the team, hell, even Shaq, did we ever question who the number 1 option was?
You the only one doing that. Ain't nobody else can question it.
But they proved it.
Team all NBA
Finals MVP, my guy. What happened? Because you just keep telling me, well, I think he should have got it.
People get Finals MVP. That's not the best player. I don't want to go down this list again. You know, Andre Iguodala got it. Joe Dumars got it before. They never was the best player. We don't got to do this. Listen,
they ain't do what they was
Jason
supposed to
Tatum.
do.
Jason Tatum has been the best player on the Celtics. We don't got like that's it.
Yeah, it's not even close.
It's not even a question.
It like ain't my boy close.
Did Zeke win one of those Finals MVPs?
I don't even want to go.
Did Joe Dumars win both of those, or he won one of them?
He won one of them.
Okay, but Zeke did win one, right?
Yeah.
So we gotta wait until JT get his, or else he was 1B, my nigga. That's all I'm saying. he 1B until he get his. Because guess what? I swear to God, you better not let JB go to this Philly, get another one on your head top. I'm just letting you know. Let him go get another one.
It's not going to hit different.
No, bro. Jason Tatum, I could be wrong. I think he finished top 5 MVP like 4 or 5 years straight. So obviously he was a top 5 player.
He's been a top 5 player in the
for
NBA.
a while with Jaylen Brown being there. It's not close. He had a great year last
year. Win the championship with the Sixers. It don't matter. It don't make him better.
Hey, how many MVPs?
You can say the better winner.
What'd you say, Ted?
How many MVPs Jaylen Brunson got?
Finals MVPs? You only got
one.
He
MVPs.
ain't got none.
But I bet you that finals, boy, that motherfucker feel better than the motherfucker MVP. Give me the finals. Give me the finals.
Come on, man. Look, they got a question for y'all, Ted. Look, I kind of get a chat. Quick question, Ted and Mitch. Are y'all gonna do the football show on Thursday when the football season starts? That's a great question.
What we doing, Mitch?
That's a great question, Iconic. Don't matter. Don't matter to me. Great question, Iconic.
I got a better question. Mitch, we got football to talk about?
Yeah, there's always football to talk about.
Yeah, so we doing it. Say less. All
right, then.
I'm making some more appearances. I'm making some more appearances too, man.
Yeah,
you better show up.
We're gonna hold you to that. We won't hold you to it.
Derek, talk about your 2016. Talk about your
dude don't make it to this dude don't make it to the original pod. Talking about so he gonna make appearances to the secondary pod.
Hey, Teddy, he gonna come over there and talk about his 2016 Minnesota Vikings. You know, he ain't got nothing to say about them new Jones.
That's crazy.
Let me ask y'all this real quick, fellas. So now, going to the Lakers. With LeBron James not returning, right? He done. Is LeBron James jersey going to get retired in LA?
I'm going to let my Laker brother talk first.
No.
I meant to read off the numbers first before I ask this question. But I'm going to go ahead. Since you already said it, get them off.
You can read them.
26, 8-8. Oh, let me do it quickly.
They don't get better for that.
7.7 rebounds per game, 7.9 assists per game, 1 championship, 1 finals MVP, 7 All-NBAs, and 8 All-Stars. That's LeBron James' career as Lakers.
It's good.
And they saying we not hanging this jersey up in the Raptors. Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey, Mitch,
I know why.
Quick question. Mitch, what's the name of the guys that be taking the shot? Whenever they had to ask a question, they got the little show.
Yeah, I like them guys. I like them guys.
What's the name of them? You know,
I can't think. I can't think
of their name right now.
Yeah. So they did Greatest Laker, and LeBron was on there.
Okay.
So these motherfuckers, they said the logo was not better than LeBron, but they said that Elgin Baylor was a better Laker than LeBron. That was insane to me because I was like, bro, y'all know they was on the same team, and one of them won a chip. And the other one didn't. And Elgin was the one who didn't win the chip, right? I'm going to tell you this, E. We got our Kobe Knights. The Kobe Knights, they will not approve. They will probably burn down the crypto center before they allow LeBron's jersey to get hung in the rafters. But, bro, he won us a chip in a few years after we was in hell for 5. So he earned his right, bro. Like, yes, we mad because we didn't get another dynasty out of it, but whose fault was that? Motherfucking Peter Baelish, a.k.a. Rob Pelinka. You feel me? He done got rid of everybody that got us to the chip, and then he's getting rid of the people who can question his authority. So this is why LeBron is not there anymore. He couldn't get rid of LeBron, but he could definitely make the situation uncomfortable to the point where LeBron just like, you know what? I'm too rich and got better shit to do to deal with this bullshit every day. And I don't want to be on this team just riding away where we never win a chip just because y'all don't got the balls to get rid of me. but y'all also ain't gonna fuck with me and let me go to the grocery store to cook my own groceries, right? So this been in the plot. This been in the plot, bro. They got Luka for a reason. They wanted to move on in. They ain't, bro. It's like when people in a relationship and you just keep doing little shit. Like, they don't like toilet paper a certain way when they roll it out, so you turn it. You feel me? Or you leave a little stain on the stove or something. Like, you just keep fucking with a motherfucker till they be like, "Fuck it, I'm done." That's what it's been for years, bro.
Okay.
So
what's up, B? What's up, B? Hold on, B. Why you making that face?
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
I'm saying, like, how long do y'all want to keep LeBron on the team, bro? Like, he's 40. Like, listen, man, it's time to move on, man. It's ran its course, man. You did,
bro. He almost eligible for regular retirement, bro. That nigga can go. What's the retirement age, bro?
Like, we got to try to see. We got to move on. We done did this, man. We done did it with Bron as the best option, whatever option he. Like, it's time, bro. Like, that's it. We can't keep bringing you back. We got some young guys. We got a guy better than you. Finally, we need to see what we got with him. He don't know if he's supposed to pass you the rock or not. Austin Reeves don't know what he's supposed to do when both of y'all out there. We just got to let you go, man, and see what we got with our younger guys that we paying all this money to. We got to let it go, man. Now, it's fine if he wanted to stay in, pay for, I don't know how much, a real cheap contract, but it's like, it's ran its course, and he can feel it. He know it. That's why he said, hey, man, y'all just go ahead and do whatever y'all want to do. Because he know, like, he hearing it. Like, everybody just wants you to move on, man. It's no disrespect. If they do retire his jersey, I'm not, like, going to be mad about it. He got a case for it. He going to get the jersey retired in 2 other places. So, do he got to get it retired there? I don't. He can. Ain't nobody else gonna wear it.
You see him double dipping. He said it's cool, but then it ain't. Like, it's like, bro, stand on the side. You don't
want to show some gratitude. Oh.
They don't, bro. They do not want his jersey up there. I won't Mitch look like he saw something. What you see, Mitch?
Well, I had to look it up because I already had a player in mind. But this whole season, this whole pod this year, Red's always been about Lakers championship and multiple championships. All the people that I think that have their jerseys retired have multiple championships. The one person I was going to say that LeBron clearly should get it over would be Pau Gasol, but Pau Gasol has 2 championships. I feel like LeBron's career at Lakers, it sucks because at the end of the day, you can he's got 2 at Lakers, he's got 1. I feel like LeBron's legacy at Lakers has been better than Powell's. Powell was great, but Powell also helped win 2. He won 2 championships. So I feel like it's the rings thing. And Red said it this whole time, hey man, our whole goal is rings. If you don't win a ring, it don't matter. And I think all these guys that has a jersey retired has multiple rings. So I personally think he should get his jersey retired. But like y'all been saying, years of LeBron have been like messed up. Like it's a more hate than love for LeBron.
Absolutely.
And real quick, I don't agree with this, but a lot of people do not hold that
ring,
the bubble chip in the regard that I think it should be, but that's just what it is. So the one chip you do got, everybody like, man, that wasn't no real chip.
Hey, guess what? You know why it's like that though, Dirk? Because it's LeBron. I swear to God, if it would have been Kawhi to win that motherfucker, they would have been like,
hey, Ted, and if he would have lost it, it would have mattered. If he would have lost it, it would have mattered too.
Bro. Come on.
We needed Red for this because Red got some good old fashioned hate for this. So
come on.
I ain't got no hate for it. Eddie, how you feel, man? You think he ought to get his jersey retired up there?
Based on everything he did and the stats and the chip and the Finals MVP, sure, he definitely should be up there with the best of them. But like Mitch said, it's pushback. He doesn't have multiple rings, so I completely blame Anthony Davis for not staying healthy. He ruined the entire fucking thing for this whole entire conversation. If he would have stayed healthy, y'all talking about fucking Paul Gasol having 2 rings. He had Kobe every single time that he was competing for playoff aspirations and going for championships. every single time that LeBron tried to do his thing and win for the Lakers, AD is a glass jar, and he broke every single time. So fuck Anthony Davis. I hate him, and he's the reason why LeBron James won't get his jersey put up. We talking about all this shit about what LeBron did and didn't do. No, it's Anthony Davis. That's why your team is gonna suck. That's why you are trash and you'll never get back to the finals. Fuck Anthony Davis. Because he ruined LeBron's legacy as a Laker fan. I mean, as a Laker supporter for when Bron was in here, Anthony Davis tainted the entire situation. You didn't show up and you didn't play basketball. You wasn't tough enough. Joker made you his bitch and shit just been terrible. You begged on internet for a center and you laughing at Rob Pelinka and you play for the Wizards. Who the fuck cares? You weirdo. You did this to LeBron James. So 9 times out of 10, the jersey will not get hung up. But when you looking at regards of there was a period of time that Kobe retired. The team was terrible. Y'all were fucking terrible. The roster was awful, right? Horrible. And you came back and you turned the franchise around. You had a lot of injuries yourself, so I will kick y'all some bail at Laker fans. Like LeBron was injured with the groin, and he ruined it the first year, and things of that nature. So resume stat is kind of shaky because you only got one in a decorated franchise. But as far as player, age, circumstance, I think that he should get his jersey hung up. But as far as the Lakers, y'all hate LeBron for winning the chip more than y'all love him for bringing the chip. That's the craziest shit that I've ever heard. Y'all put stipulations. Y'all put stipulations on a bubble chip. Y'all say that it's not real, but if he would have lost, it would have been he's a bum. He can't handle it. There was no crowd noise. Y'all would have had every single stipulation to be able to go against him. Then he wins it. It's a fake chip. They said it's one of the toughest chips ever. Because of the situation. You can ask all the players. The only people that have such a problem with him are the people that hate him, which is 90% of the Lakers fans and 90% of the world. So as that part of the 20% of the world that's left that appreciates LeBron, that jersey should go up.
Bro, if Elgin Baylor is in the rafters and he has no chips and we do not put LeBron in the rafters, I'm going to have to go up to crypto and we're going to have some conversations because you can't preach championship. A nigga get us a champion. He really almost could have fucked around the first year and got it. He got hurt. Let's keep that a bean too. We was looking real good that first year. So he was trying. The motherfucker was older, still got us a championship. Elgin never did. We love Elgin. I mean, hell, Genuine was named after Elgin Baylor. It's crazy. So Elgin did a lot for the world, but he didn't do shit for the Lakers. He didn't get us a championship. He went to 9 fucking championships or 7 or 8 and lost them all, brother. Yeah. And you can get rewarded for that. Yeah,
they love him. They love him the same way. They love him the same way they love Jerry West. I mean, they go up there and they
come on now.
Like
go ahead. I'll be dead. I was gonna ask about the Lakers though. I was just gonna ask. So now that y'all have let LeBron go though,
let's talk about
do y'all think that y'all are building a contender, or were y'all in like panic mode? Or y'all was like, hey, we gotta get some.
Okay. Are we building a contender?
The White Walkers. Look, I don't care what y'all say. I'm embracing the White Walkers, man. This is Game of Thrones White Walkers. We in Snowtime Lakers. Yeah, White Walkers. Lakers. Somebody did an AI with them with the White Walker. Look, that shit hard. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, this is where we at. I'm win-win. Luka, you go get you a chip. Otherwise, hey, you prove that you not who you say you was. Makes me look right. And Rob Pelinka gets fired. I'm win-win.
Makes me look right.
I'm win-win. I win a chip, or everybody looks crazy and I look good. So
okay,
I'm all in.
I think Teddy. What's up?
Go ahead, Ted.
What you do?
I can almost swear to God on my life, and I don't even do this, bro. I can almost swear to God on my life that Walker Kessler is going to get fouled out the most next year because of the lack of defense on the front end. It's going to be Luka and Austin Reeves allowing so many blow-bys that Walker Kessler is literally going to age 4 years because of the amount of jumping that he has to do, the amount of overcompensation that he has to do on defense to be able to save the lack of defensive integrity. If you look on that roster, and this is no kick at the Lakers, bro. This is real talk. Y'all are fucking terrible in regards to the perimeter defense. Y'all are fucking terrible. Marcus Smart was y'all's best on-ball defender, and y'all let him go to Houston, link up with KD and Amen Thompson and them boys, right? And like, if you look at the roster, who's gonna really actually step up? Cool, man. You got Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton is 6'1" with shoes on. He can't cover that much of the perimeter. He's a dog. I'm a fan of Colin Sexton, but if you think that Colin Sexton is gonna save your franchise defensively and be the defensive anchor that you guys were looking for to be able to compensate the same level or more than Marcus Smart, you're delusional and you need to be drug tested. And then the other part of the team is Walker Kessler, Austin Reeves, and Luka. Bro, these are white guys. Who the fuck y'all think that they're going to defend? I'm going to be the one to say it. Y'all don't even have to say it. The Korean guy on the panel is going to say there's 3 starters that are white men that are going to be out there getting picked on every single night. So if you think that those particular signings will save the franchise, you're fucking wrong. You're wrong, Tevin. I'm telling you, you're wrong. The bias of the Lakers is so strong that this is crazy. And then you know what's going to make it crazy? You know what's going to make it extra hilarious? That if LeBron fucking says, you know what, I'll just go come back. I'll come back as a veteran minimum and ruin everybody's day, especially Dirk's. I can't wait. It'll be hilarious.
Well, listen, Ted, let me be unbiased for a second. Yeah, I was tired of LeBron, but I was not anticipating this. This is...
Oh, you weren't?
This is the worst collective of defenders that you can put together on a basketball team in the NBA, especially the Western Conference, to try to compete for a championship. We will be good because Luka's that good, but we can't guard a soul, and we not beating nobody that's worth shit in a playoff series with Luka and Austin Reeves and Jake LaRavia and Quentin Grimes and Colin Sexton and Walker Kessler.
Y'all got Sandro.
Yeah. Okay.
He ain't no defender.
Walker Kessler gonna have to average 7 blocks a game because it's gonna be so much pressure at the rim. Pause. I don't even know, but
pressure at the rim is crazy.
Wow. Pressure at the rim is crazy. Yeah. Look at you.
Well, you think it's crazy for you. You think it's crazy for you. What if he was Walker Kessler? We paid Walker Kessler because we know for a fact that we're going to need an all-star performance. We gave him how much we gave him? 100 and what?
Y'all gave him a lot of
money. 140. He got 140, I think.
Walker Kessler ain't playing 140 games since he got to the NBA.
No, he hasn't.
And we paid him 140 million because he's the only person that's gonna stay this defense. The defense.
And Derek, you know what I don't like, Derek? Why everybody trying to act like they know who Walker Kessler is? Ain't nobody watch no damn Jazz games. Everybody like, no, he nice. No, so I'm like, shut up. You don't know. We don't know.
I knew who Walker Kessler is, but most Laker fans.
I mean, we know his name, but I don't know enough to be like, you know what? You know, that was that game too where he guarded such and such a. And you don't know. I just saw
They're either heavy gamblers or like Jazz fans.
But no,
there you go.
You just heard what he just said. No, did you hear Tevin? I play center on 2K. That's how you know Walker Kessler from 2K. You don't know him from what he be doing out here.
I've seen him in game too, bro. Don't do me
if 2K matter, Caron Butler is an All NBA player every season with me. All right, that
don't matter.
Shit don't translate.
If you bet EJ and you went over on Walker Kessler rebounds, if you went over on Walker Kessler rebounds a lot when he played, you learn that. Oh wait, Walker Kessler be rebounding his ass off. And then he started hitting a couple threes. Mm-hmm. And then he started scoring a little bit more. So I think people are saying it from that. But I don't think a lot of people know about Walker Kessler. He played for the Jazz.
They don't. Most people don't know about Walker Kessler.
Nobody watches the Jazz.
But it's not enough. He's not going to believe me. I knew who Walker Kessler was. I fuck with Walker Kessler. And Walker said you got him fucked up there because he played 201 games. So
my bad.
I will say this. When I say know him, I'm not saying we all know him. We know his name. I'm saying is we don't know if he's a great pickup at how he plays with Luka, is what I'm saying. Yes, his number, 10 and 10, 2 blocks, cool. We don't know enough to be like, he does like to catch the ball on the right side of the block, or he's a good pick and roll, throw it to the rim. That's what I'm talking about when I say no.
Yeah, we don't know.
All their names.
And they gonna think I'm crazy and that's watching all our viewers and stuff. But listen, I'm being funny with it too, y'all, because let Dirk be a prime example of this is the Laker fans that complained about LeBron. You got what you asked for, and now you're upset because what you asked for is a lot worse than what you had, right? Now, me personally, we don't know what's going to happen with any of these teams until we see them in action, right? And my first thought was like, I love the Walker pickup, but you got to go show it because against probably like 25, maybe even 2017s, you going to do your thing. But the night when you got to go see Jokic or when you got to go see Wemby, that's when I'm going to know how real you are. That's when I'm going to know, was you really worth the bread? Because as a Laker fan, right, or just an organization, it is very key for us to be in contention. We can't just be chilling on the sideline, right? That don't work in La La Land. We got to be one of them ones. And right now, I don't think we're going to be one of them ones. Go ahead. I'm just talking.
I just want to read because we brought up Joker and Walker Kessler. This is Joker's numbers when Walker Kessler's on the floor. 36 and 22, 30 and 10, 27 and 16, 26 and 6, 27 11, 27 10, 31 12, 27 4.
That's his numbers against everybody, though. That's his numbers against
everybody. You're right, Teddy. Let me slide. You're right. Go ahead, Teddy. What you about to say, Teddy?
No, I'm just saying, though, like, I do agree with Ted in this sense, too. And I wanted to ask y'all, because I've been thinking about this all week. Like, is there anybody we can go get for the perimeter for this team? Because the only person we got that I have any hope for, right, is Vandy. And I have to pray, just like an Embiid, that he can stay healthy, which he does not. Because Vandy's probably the only person we got that would be solid on the perimeter. Other than that, it's like, fuck.
I looked up Sengun numbers versus Kessler as well, and it's about the same. But
it's crazy.
Yes, Sengun cooking. But
it's also he was at Utah.
Bruce Brown is the only other guy that I can think of that y'all can pick up.
He's 6'4".
He ain't really a defender. Yeah, it ain't no wings.
6'4".
It ain't no wings.
Yeah, the wings are gone.
Unless y'all get Trey Murphy, y'all have to trade somebody. You have to trade.
Yeah, we would have to trade. The wings was gone day one, so that's why I was like. All right, somebody really got to talk to Luka and be like,
we got white Trey Murphy.
White Trey Murphy. That's a fact.
Somebody got to talk to Luka. Go ahead, Ted.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody keep claiming, which is true, that they don't know who Walker Kessler is because they didn't watch Utah Jazz basketball. But you know who you do know who? You do know who DeAndre Ayton is and how trash he was. So it was an upgrade. It was an upgrade for DeAndre Ayton getting up out of there. Thank God. And then you got Walker Kessler. But also, I will say, all jokes aside, Walker Kessler is not the answer to the problem. You needed a center 4 years ago when AD was begging for a center. You didn't need a center to answer all your problems right now. You need defensive anchors on the perimeter, and you need people to be able to lock down on all parts of the court, bro. There's no two-way players on the Lakers, and they don't have an identity. You scrambled because you wanted to get rid of LeBron. Now you're in a situation that's a lot bigger than just LeBron leaving. This is going to be a situation that may sting you for the next couple of years, and this will be a lottery team. You can rebuild internally, but I don't see that this team is going to even compete in the play-in competitively because the West is stacked. Because you got to look at yourself like this, bro. When you, just hear me out. Just walk me real quick, Dirk. We're getting down to maybe the fourth quarter. SGA's on a burner, and you looking around on the roster and say, Colin Sexton, you fighting for your life. Right. You get what I'm saying? KD down in the trenches trying to be a closer, and you're fighting for your life. You begging and hoping that somebody can get a stop. And Colin Sexton and Quentin Grimes are your best options. It's not going to get it done, bro. It's no shots at these guys because they play defense and they are good defenders. But when it comes to the elite offensive players that are in the West, you don't have the personnel to be able to slow them down. Unless you want to play bucket for bucket with AR and Luka, then that is your only solution. But here's my biggest problem. AR and Luka historically have not been healthy for the playoffs. So if they get hurt, one or both, then it's troubled waters. I mean, like I said, bro, there's a big question mark on Luka's availability. And that's where you roll the dice and you put all your eggs in one basket for Luka's success and trying to be able to surround him by talent, which is cool. But this is not a this year solution. This may not be a next 2 or 3 year solution. Luka will continue to score at a high level. Luka will be competitive in the MVP race every single year moving forward. But in regards to Luka winning the championship for y'all, with the roster that they have built around him, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I only think there's 3 teams better than us though, maybe 4.
Really? In the West or just in the league?
Yeah, in the West.
Yeah, we'll be a 4 or 5, bro.
I think
Luka too good.
Teddy, name the
Luka
teams. Please
name
name
SGA and the boys in OKC. The Spurs.
Yes.
The Spurs.
Go ahead. I'm just agreeing with you.
If AG comes back, Denver, Minnesota.
I say even without him.
That's cool. I mean, you gonna let me get the list off? So Spurs, Thunder, Rockets, Denver, Minnesota. I think all those teams are gonna be better than the Lakers. In my honest
opinion. Is the Trailblazers better than y'all?
Trailblazers.
Okay, all right. Let's go.
Come on,
let's move
come on, Teddy. All the hate I heard was
not
Trailblazers.
crazy.
I'm not gonna let you do Trailblazers.
The Trailblazers ain't been better than us in their life.
Now, Houston,
Minnesota, Denver. What about them?
Houston not better than us.
Houston, no, because they don't even fuck with they star.
Okay.
They got inside tension. We just beat you.
So y'all beat
LeBron
because of LeBron. Fred VanVleet, Marcus Smart, and KD.
We could have beat them with Luka. What'd you say?
I'm saying y'all beating a fully healthy Houston with KD, Fred, and
Marcus Smart either.
Yeah, I'm everybody healthy. Everybody healthy. Y'all got the Lakers over the Houston Rockets.
KD don't be healthy either.
Yeah,
it's close.
But you're asking me for AR to be back healthy, but telling me that KD's not going to be healthy. Like you're already trying to handicap the situation. I'm talking about fully healthy roster.
40. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that. He's old.
Everybody healthy though. I think the Rockets are better.
What's Luka's excuse?
What you mean? What's his excuse? He been to the finals.
What do you mean? What I mean? What's Luka's excuse? If KD's older, he can't play in the playoffs. What's Luka's excuse?
What you mean? He played in the playoffs.
Luka Doncic played in the playoffs?
He's played in playoffs.
I'm talking about last year.
Well, last year he didn't play.
That's the point I'm saying. So what's his excuse if he's not old?
He was hurt. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, Ted, the only one I'm gonna give you maybe is Minnesota because I do think Minnesota.
I think the Suns might be better than y'all too, Ted.
Okay, all right.
I like the Suns with this Miles Bridges pickup. I can't lie. That's a lot of. I think I got y'all right around that 6 or 7 range.
You're trolling me right
Luka, man. You disrespecting
I got y'all around that 6 or 7 range.
Yeah.
John Morant. What's up, Mitch? What you about to say, Mitch?
I know.
How are y'all doing this right
It's close. It's not like
seed, bro. We was the 3 seed with Luka going crazy. And it was holes all over the roster last year. We was the 3 seed. And Luka was going for 40 every night, and y'all was like, baby, no one's the first team all NBA. Now hold on.
Ain't those the 2 that said Luka though? Those are the 2 that was all Luka, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden we still got him. The roster isn't worse. And now we can't be the 3 seed or the 4 seed. We gonna be the 7 seed behind the Blazers.
The roster ain't worse. That roster ain't worse. I don't know. I think y'all got worse.
You tell me we had DeAndre Ayton.
I can handle.
Why do y'all not like DeAndre Ayton? Maybe that's why I don't. What's up, Ted? What's your name?
Have you watched?
No, I was just saying I can handle E because I feel like E didn't really fuck with our team like that last year at all. But pause. Yeah.
I didn't even hear it. See? Hey, look, Zach Hunter in the comments said he got the Suns and the healthy Warriors better than y'all.
Man, that shit bad, bro. I can't
listen. We gotta.
I didn't say that. That's Zach
Hunter. Listen, but at least I admitted to it. That was a hell of a pause. That was insane.
That was wild. Hey, shout out my boy Zach, man. Much love, bro.
Yeah, shout out Zach,
man. The Suns.
All I'm saying is Teddy and Mitch was.
Whoa, no name dropping no more. The verbiage is bad.
All Luka last season. Now it's like we can't do shit with this roster that's built for him.
You know why? You know why I'm saying that though? Except like, why y'all be leaving out context when y'all want to revisit the soundbite?
Same reason y'all do, but go ahead.
Okay. So the reason why I don't think that y'all get back there to where y'all saying is LeBron's not on the team. Get that through your head, Tevin. That's the real reason. I get it, bro. Luka, all MVP, for all first team, all of that. He can have all the fucking regular season accolades. But I'm saying, without LeBron, I think this shit gonna be mid, bro. I mean, what? Y'all mad at me for my opinion?
I was thinking.
Was last year not mid?
No.
So at the 3 seed is mid.
That's what I'm trying to say.
We was 4 seed.
Hold on, wait a minute. Because what's up, Mitch? What you about to say, Mitch?
All I'm saying is, it's not like EJ said y'all not gonna make the playoffs or you're gonna be a 10 seed. He said y'all gonna be 6 or 7 seed. That means y'all gonna lose 2 spots. That's not like if you lose LeBron, yes, y'all got great pieces. Y'all should be a little bit worse. It's not like y'all made great. Dirty already said the moves are like Like, so if the moves are then I might fall back a couple spots. That's all he's saying. If they say we're not gonna make playoffs, that's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna make playoffs. But
niggas start throwing out Trailblazers and Suns and stuff. That's why
I start getting
crazy.
The
Trailblazers were 7 seed.
They were 8. The Suns were 7, and I think the Suns was 8, and the Blazers was 7. I'm not even saying that crazy.
The Blazers was in the play-in. They won the game. Like, hold on, they was a 9 or a 10.
No, bro, that was the 7, bro. That was the 7.
Okay, they made it.
I
don't even want to talk about the Trailblazers. Look.
You don't think John Dame gonna make that shake?
No.
And did he?
They got 100 point guards.
John Dame and did he?
Do you believe in that? Do you believe in John Dame?
In comparison to the Lakers? Yes, I do.
To Luka and Austin?
Hey, you got a whiteboard behind you. I need you to write and quote me. Tevin said the Lakers, if healthy, we will not be a play-in team. We will be
Y'all gonna get 6 or higher.
Playoff spot.
Okay. I ain't mad
6
at that.
or higher.
I'm not mad at that.
I think
ain't mad at that.
5. It just felt disrespectful, bro.
So he's off on 1.
One is a lot. One is the difference between a playoff team and a play-in team.
Bro. Devin Booker, Dylan Brooks, Miles Bridges, Jalen Green. Are y'all serious?
Though. Hey, don't sleep on Colin
Miles Bridges or Mike Kelly?
Colin Gillespie. My fault.
Yeah, because all those people that you named on the Suns, there's nobody on the perimeter that can check them.
Huh?
And they can check you.
Everybody that you named just now for the Suns, there's nobody for the Lakers that can check them on the perimeter.
We don't got to worry about it.
Who's checking us on their team, though?
Jalen Green and Bridges will check themselves.
Hey, let's go here then, fellas. Let me ask y'all this, man. So, all in all, first off, is this the best free agency of all time? Do y'all think so?
I don't know about time, but this shit been fire as fuck.
I think it is. So, Tevin, I'm gonna read out. I went and tried to find some. So the only ones that I can really find that compare: 2010, you get Braun and Bosh go to Miami. You get Amari signing with the Knicks. You get Carlos Boozer going to the Bulls, and then you get David Lee going to the Warriors.
That's sweet.
That Braun and Bosh was big. Then 2013, it only goes down from here, fellas. I'm not gonna lie. 2013, you got Dwight going to Houston, Iggy going to Golden State, Josh Smith to the Pistons, J.R. Smith to the Knicks, Paul Millsap to the Hawks. And then in '96, you have Shaq when he left the Magic and went to the Lakers. Jordan tested the free agency market. He didn't go nowhere, but he just tested it. And then that's when you get Allen Houston, Chris Childs, and Larry Johnson to the Knicks. And then in 2020, the only other thing you had was KD, Kyrie, and Harden all going to the Nets.
Well, shit.
I think
maybe this is the best.
Yes, this is the best. But this is a product of that second apron. I just think people aren't trying to, they can't keep high paid guys, especially those guys that are in their 30s that's gonna be making 60, 70 million at the end of their contracts. Like, they getting off on them. Now, I want to ask you a question real quick though. This Raptors thing that you got going on.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that.
What's the big deal here?
What's the big deal here with the Raptors?
Yeah.
I think so.
Can you
y'all know I love Scottie Barnes. So no, let me do this quick because I want to ask it formally so we all can talk. So my next question, my follow-up question was going to be, who do you guys think had the best free agency? Right. So that's going to be, but okay. So my pick was obviously the Raptors. Right.
Yeah.
so just to answer it formally,
great segue.
Bro, I think Scottie Barnes. I really do think that Scottie Barnes is like a top 3 two-way player in the league, bro. I just love his game, bro. I love his motor. I love his energy. I love his versatility on defense. at one point last year, they had 4 guys that all averaged 18, I believe. And I think they whole starting 5 at that time was able to get you 20 a game. So at that time, they had Quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Jakob, and I forget who their 5th was. But it was but 5 they
RJ Barrett.
RJ, yeah, that's why. Oh, I missed Scotty. Yeah. So Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Portal. They can all get you 20 a game. And what I also like is that they get out and run. Some of the shit they used to do in the third quarters of games, bro. It was kind of, y'all gonna laugh, but it was kind of resemblant of what the Warriors used to do in the third quarter when they had they good teams in 2016, 2017. That third quarters, bro, they was like the highest scoring team in the third quarters of the NBA. I think that they play in ball the right way. They're missing a shooter. They need a shooter. But if Kawhi can come out there and because Kawhi can shoot, but he's not a shooter. Kawhi can fill that gap of what Brandon Ingram did in the playoffs, where he can actually come out there and perform. I think the Raptors can go just as deep as any team in the playoffs. I think they need a shooter and possibly a big because Jakob Porter gets hurt. But I just think the Raptors are good. They just built the right way, man. And everybody play defense, man. They're a tall team. They got size, and they just, I don't know. I just think they play defense, bro. That's all. What you about to say, Ted? What's up?
No, because I mean, last year they were the number 1 fast break team in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like they definitely pushed the rock. They're high tempo, they're fast paced, and they got all those complimentary scores. And you do got a lot of praise for Scotty Barnes. So with that being said, whose team is it now?
Team out there, I think it's Scotty Barnes' team.
That's Scotty Barnes' team, even with Kawhi bringing them a chip.
Yeah, Kawhi gonna be their focal point on their offense.
Sure.
Like Kawhi, actually, with Kawhi, they might love Kawhi out there.
But that's what I'm saying. Because he got a chip. He got a chip. He got a Finals MVP.
He ain't really got no malice. He ain't really got no malice out there.
Right. So like he automatically goes there. He has the winning pedigree. He knows how to win. He got the Finals MVP for that city. You know what I mean? Like they might buy into.
He got love out there. So they might buy into that. I still and see the thing with Scotty Barnes is he's not a I need a ball to score kind of guy.
Yeah,
so
no.
Ain't no friction as far as like, hey, bro, here, go get the ball.
He's the best version of your Army Swiss knife. You know what I mean? Like Swiss Army knife.
Exactly.
Like he can do whatever you ask for him in regards to being the best on-ball defender. He could push the break. He could be able to be a rebounder, or he could be the paint pressure, and he's a pretty good passer, right? But anyways, that I just wanted to know because it's kind of like with that back to the Philly conversation. You know what I mean? Like, do you respect the winner? Do you respect the champion, or hey, this has been my team from the ground up. I got us here. You know what I mean? Back up. And it's the same situation, but I'm not here to argue about it. I just wanted to see where your standpoint is for
Toronto. Okay. Yeah, no, man. I think go ahead. What's it about to say, D?
Well, a couple things. I want to revisit that comment that you said everybody can score 20. No. Everybody in the line can score 20. Fuck no. Jakob Portal and
you ain't hold on. See, this was gonna piss me off. Y'all will praise Walker Kessler, but don't know who Jakob Portal is. And Jakob Portal is better than him. Jakob Portal is better than Walker Kessler.
We didn't praise Walker Kessler, and we don't believe that either.
And when I say y'all, I'm talking about the social media, not y'all.
Jakob Portal is okay, and
better than Walker.
He's not better than Walker Kessler either.
Look up his number, 7.
Emmanuel Quickly.
I ain't lying. Jakob Portal was 7-6. So
he was hurt last year.
And Emmanuel Quickly, like, okay, guys, like it's not hitting the same, man. I'm sorry,
bro. They was the 4th seed out west.
Hold on, Emmanuel Quickly be hurt a lot. Jakob Portal been hurt. Kawhi's always hurt.
Yeah.
So it's gonna end up being RJ Barrett and Scotty Barnes playing with my boy from Houston. What's his name? The Lagar from Houston.
Jamal Sheed and Jacoby Walton.
That's what we're gonna be watching. That's what we're gonna be watching. Man. They got what?
They got bench depth. They took them to 7 without Emmanuel Quickly. They took the Cavs to 7 without him.
They're always without him.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. And they're gonna be without Kawhi. So that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Almost as bad as saying if Joel's healthy. If Kawhi
he in the same bag. Yeah, he in the same bag.
So I just don't believe in the health of the team. It's gonna be a lot of Scotty Barnes and RJ Barrett. And I don't know if RJ Barrett plays great defense either. But I see what you're saying. It could be good, but I don't think it's gonna be good because I believe everybody's gonna be hurt.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
I can't argue with you on that. Yeah, if everybody's hurt, then everything I got to say is pointless.
Jacob does not have a better.
It's even more bad when it's Kawhi though. Like I feel you. We could say that about everybody. If they hurt, it's over. Their best players, if their best players are hurt, it's over. But when it's Kawhi, I just like he had a good year and they still didn't make the playoffs. So
that's true. That's true.
You know, Jacob doesn't have a better single season than Walker Kessler. I do get what you're saying though. I think fit wise,
No, you don't.
He does. No, I do. I think fit wise, Jacob Porter. He fits in the system the systems that he's been in real well. I don't think he's a better defender than Walker Kessler either. If you made me choose, I'm picking Walker. I'm not picking.
Okay,
sorry.
I ain't mad at it.
He called him Jacob, so I know you don't respect.
Yeah,
Jacob Porter, man.
That man's name is Jacob over here.
Tell me who y'all got there. Who is y'all's best free agency pickup, man? Who do y'all have? Who's the best free agency pickup to y'all then for this season? Or to this point, because we got one more. I mean, LeBron still got somewhere to go. So
I say JB, man. I mean, it's not going to be agreed upon by the whole panel, but I say JB, dog, because like that's what they needed. They got apps like you gave a future potential contender a person that will make them a contender this year. Like we're already talking about, because Ted said it, like they can win a championship this year. They can win a championship this season with what you gave them. So
okay,
I think that was the best pick.
Yeah, I think JB's is the highest ceiling possibility.
Okay, you don't like the LaMelo and Ant-Man?
I actually am on the side of liking that one. A lot of people didn't seem like they liked it, but I think that if you watch the Timberwolves games, like that's what they need. I mean, they just needed another threat in the perimeter. Now, I didn't like them giving Nas Reed away, and I think they're a little small. Even though because Jaden McDaniels is gonna be playing the 4, I guess. But
right now,
I liked it from an offense explosion standpoint because like they were kind of like lows without Ant. You know, like if Ant ain't doing it, it's like, all right, we're looking for Jew, but we knew Jew was inconsistent when it came to scoring the ball. And then Jaden McDaniels has never been a scorer, even though his game has gotten better. So then you looking at DiVincenzo, he got hurt, and then it's like, all right, we got Ayo. And I like Ayo, but I think they overpaid a little bit. Like he's good. He had a good playoffs.
He's a bench player, bro. I think he's a bench player. He's somebody, you know.
He's a role guy. Yeah, he's a role guy. But if that's what I'm saying, he can't be your second scoring option. So I think that they needed that. It was over for the Mike Conleys and all that stuff. Like, give me a real point guard in here so we can get off the ball a little more. And a guy that can get you 30 if you need him sometimes. But he's willing to pass. Now, if he's gonna play like he played last year, with a little more calm down, you know, try to play a little defense, I think it's a great pickup for them.
Okay, I ain't mad at it. Mitch, who you got, Mitch?
I got Giannis, man. I know a lot of people.
Okay, I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Hate the way the Heat's roster looks, but if Giannis can come back healthy, you can't deny the boy what he does on the court when he's healthy. So it's just he's an former MVP, like, and he's a lot of people can still have him in the top 5 players in the NBA. If you add that to a team, it's hard to say that's not a great pickup. So, and they did pick up shooting with Tim Hardaway Jr., a nice little role player. So, and they actually do have shooters on their team, but it's just not like high caliber shooters that you think of. So I liked what the Heat did. So I got Giannis coming to the Heat for sure.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. That makes sense.
I would have said that.
Oh, go ahead.
I would have said that just to piggyback off of Mitch real quick before Ted go.
Yeah.
I would have said that, but I hate the Heat roster. Giannis is gonna make them better because he's top 5, but that Heat roster is despicable.
It look kind of nasty right now.
It just look. You like it? I mean, before Tim
if you
Hardaway,
like the Raptors roster and their defense, hell, the Heat's roster.
I don't.
How they gonna play the center for him, Mitch? Who you think that's the part I didn't care for with this. They gonna play Bam at center.
Yeah.
Okay, they gonna play Bam. I think Bam does better at the 4 when he's able to be a little bit more of a not a roamer, but he's able to switch and guard the perimeter and do a little bit. He's just a little bit more versatile at the 4.
Oh, they're switching 1 through 5 on that team. They switching.
You think they will?
They're gonna play great.
But that was what I thought.
They're gonna play great defense.
Great on defense.
The offense just looks. I don't understand Bam and Giannis a little bit, and I don't understand like who's the guard? Davion Mitchell.
Davion Mitchell right now.
Ryan Conwell.
They got Bobby Portis too. That's
I'm saying, but
it's a weird build.
It's weird.
They relying on Ryan
Andrew Wiggins.
I like Bobby Portis. They got a lot of bigs I like, I guess, but
it's kind of like one of them situations where it's a grenade, but it got some good top.
Yeah, balls.
That was crazy.
Wait,
I understand what you're saying. That was just I respect. That was, but if, I'm saying,
am I tripping?
No, it's not a pause.
That was a bar. That was a bar.
Gosh.
You just didn't get it. Yeah, that was a bar.
It went over your head.
Ain't nothing like a good top, dude.
Grenade.
Yeah, it's a grenade. It's a grenade. Hey, so let me walk with me real quick. Do you know what the shape of a grenade?
Walk with you with this grenade.
You know what the shape of a grenade is, kind of like it's like very wide.
Yeah.
And then it's like nothing that you want to walk around outside with, but then the face is insane, right? So you just it's like
good top. Yes, sir.
Like does this make
who is your pickup?
Does this make the roster look good? Or is this just something that I just free agent can put on vet minimum? Something, you know what I mean? But anyways, listen.
Who your best pickup, Ted?
Top.
Start from the top.
Yeah, start from the top, bro. I think y'all boys is sleeping on playoff P to the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all like Jason Tatum so good. Like, y'all think that Jason Tatum is such a true number 1 option. I think playoff P can, kind of.
I thought his name was Percocet P. When did
I don't know. Podcast P. Some shit like that.
Podcast P.
Hey, but no bullshit, though. The real answer is the man, to go back to your original question, I'm still going to answer the question.
Okay.
This is the best free agency of all time. And all this is because Jalen Brunson won a ring, got all these dudes panicking, trying to get super teams, bro. I'm hating this shit, bro. Jalen Brunson won one little ring in Madison Square Garden. Now all these people are selling out like suckers. They want to get on a better team. They want to get in a better situation. Yeah. Jalen Brunson was finals MVP out there averaging 40, man, just doing his thing. But anyways.
Stay right there, Ted. At first, I thought you was trolling. I got on the TikTok live the other day, and the quote said, "Why are all these teams gearing up to beat the Knicks?" And I got on the live, and I said, "Hey, man, why y'all think people gearing up to beat the Knicks if the Hawks can beat them twice? They'll be out." He kicked me out. He said, "We don't need this foolishness in here." He kicked me out. So there are people who really believe that people that are gearing up for the Knicks. So it's not.
But all jokes aside, though, right there, though, right, yeah. Like. The Knicks won, they did their thing. I don't think that they'll ever go back in regards to being able to win as favorites, because I think that the East, quote unquote, has got better because of all these movements, because they felt bad because the East was a poverty conference for a long time. So they finally decided to give them help as far as more than just the top 2 or 3 teams. So I do appreciate the fact that the NBA cares about their views and just doesn't want to respect the Western Conference, because at the end of the day, it's been like this for years. But the best movement is Giannis going to the Heat, man. I think that Giannis is going to have a comeback year. Yeah, we all know that he's top 5, but he's been injured and unhappy for years to come. So now that you're in a new situation, new franchise, I think that he will actually be top 3 in MVP this year. I think that he has a really good chance to win MVP as long as they get more weapons, outside shooting, to be able to kind of fill the void on some of that roster. And so if they make maybe 1 or 2 medium level signings to be able to help him out, I think that roster right there has the opportunity to make noise in the East, just because how the East is constructed in regards of, I don't think that nobody is built to have a better front court than the Miami Heat. I think automatically with Bam and Giannis, they have the number 1 two-way duo as far as front court. There's a lot of paint pressures with that. You can get a lot of people in foul trouble, because they used to say that it was the Cavs with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. I think that Miami is front court is way, way better. But like I said, the role players have to step in, but they can switch everything 1 through 5. They got off night at Davion Mitchell. They got Andrew Wiggins. They got them 2 boys. So whoever they kind of fill in for that number 2 spot, Tim Hardaway is not an elite defender, but he hold his own. He showed some effort. So we'll see. We'll see.
I would say this, man. This is the first free agency where I felt like 95% of the teams got better. I can't really pinpoint anybody like why, like y'all. So, like, I mean, obviously the Celtics, right? I don't necessarily think the Celtics got better, but in totality,
I don't think they got worse though.
Yeah, I was gonna say they may not, and then sometimes it ain't necessary. Tevin, it may not be about winning for them. It may be about like energy. Like clearly they weren't working. Yeah. So it could be, it could be on some spiritual shit. Like we got better spiritually. You feel me? Maybe
I will tell you who got worse though. The Hornets got worse. I will tell you that. I will tell you that the Hornets got worse because they wanted, man, we all rock with them, bro. We are all fans of how the Hornets play. We're not going to sit there and say that that's championship pedigree blueprint, but we enjoyed what they did after the All-Star break. But what I'm telling you is they wanted to make Con Knipple the focal point of the offense and the team so bad that you got rid of Miles Bridges and LaMelo Ball in the process, and now you got an injury-prone Brandon Miller, he's a really good player, but I don't think that that's enough. And the people, aka trade, just basically just capital, it's not enough as far as a return on investment unless they're just going to be the worst team back to back years, and then those draft picks can accumulate to be higher draft picks. But other than that, like, they fucking ruined it for the Hornets, man.
Yeah. But see, the only thing again, I get into these rooms and a lot of people are like, we're happy about the Kobe White pickup. We're happy. We think Nas Reed is better than Miles Bridges. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's what I'm saying, Ted. Like before, if I'm just talking to y'all, I agree. But some people outside looking in, I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Okay,
I think the Hornets fan base, for the most part, probably feel like that. The kids and everybody like that probably like, damn, we wish we had LaMelo. But I think a lot of people were like, man, we got to get off of LaMelo before we got to pay him. Again, and I think that's why I think the thing that really drove that is Con just being as good as he was so early.
Yes.
That they like, yo, I think we might be able to build around Con and Brandon.
Correct.
Like 2 wings, and Kobe White was actually, I mean, he was pretty good. He was pretty good. And they looking at it like, I don't know, man. Now I think obviously they might be a little bit worse, but they got some, I mean, they have an argument to be like, all right, but in the long run, what we gonna do when it's time to pay Con and Brandon? And that's what I'm saying. The second apron is driving this free agency.
Yeah.
Because it's like you don't have no choice. You can't pay Con, Brandon, and LaMelo. You got to get off on White high. He had his best year, I think, as a pro. So they like, yo, let's get off of him right now while we can, because we got 2 other guys. We're gonna have to pay $200-300, whatever the contract is. Yeah. I think that's the storyline behind the whole free agency is it's been the best one because people can't pay everybody.
Yep.
Like they used to be able to just be like, I think, and I'll be willing to say, bro, if there was no second apron, I don't think the Celtics get off of Jaylen Brown. No matter what. I don't even think, I think they were looking at that as a thing of, yeah, it's good, but we are paying 2 guys $300+ million. And how are we going to build our roster around that in the long run? It's hard to do. Now, in the argument, you did get PG back, who's getting a lot. But, I mean, it's a year less. Yeah. So you're probably looking at it like, we just watched one of our stars take the rest of this roster and win 50+ games. So if we think Tatum is who we think he is, then why shouldn't he be in the JB spot and take Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, and you could take Paul George as the Anthony Simons minutes or whatever you want to say and be like, hey, this might be better. We might think this is better because we just brought in Mitchell Robinson. We didn't even have a center. We was playing Cater. So they might be looking at it like, why we shouldn't win 50 games with this rush? Now, I don't know if they will, but that's
that was going to be my question. That was going to be my question. Do they win 50 games?
Who?
Do the Celtics win 50 games this year?
Probably not, but this is where I'm going. Maybe piggybacking off what Durr is talking about. They better open their eyes and realize appreciating the second fiddle is what gets you the chip. In the last 5 years, probably the only anomaly is Golden State, right? But you got the J-Dubs to the OKCs. You got the OGs to the Jalen Brunson. You got the JT and JB situation. You got the Jamal Murray and the Joker situation, bro. When you appreciate the second fiddle, there's not that many options or times in history that it doesn't work out for you, right? And we're not saying don't get the money that you earn, but think about the rest of the team, especially when you need the rest of the team. The 1 and 2 option are always going to perform. Well, in most cases, are always going to perform when their number gets called. But then when you look for bench depth that a lot of people hollering about, you don't got no money to fund it, and you wonder why this 7th, or 8th, or 9th dude we've never heard of, or we joke about it all the time. It's a hidden gem. Either you become somebody because of the moment that your number is called, or we're like, who the fuck are you, right?
Yeah.
So when you appreciate the second fiddle, good things return. You basically have to invest in your product, which is your team, which is the DNA of your team and the identity. If you don't, it's gonna look crazy. That's all I'm saying, B.
Yeah.
Mitch, did you have some? Oh, go B. My bad.
Go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead, Mitch.
Nah, I agree with everything y'all saying. It's just with the Charlotte, I don't think they might have, like Dirk said, they slightly got worse, but yeah, I thought they shot a lot of threes last year. They're about to put up even more threes this year. I feel like they're gonna be more efficient shooting the 3-ball than they were last year. So I like LaMelo, but like Dirk said, man, like it's the second apron. The second apron is literally killing people. And you can do it, but you do that, and then your roster's gonna be vet minimums. And what's the likelihood of you winning with a whole bunch of minimums? It's just you just can't do it. And you had a team that just won a championship, and the owner comes out and said, "We're not going to separate apron." So he set the precedent, like, "Yeah, we won.
That was nasty. Yeah.
We're not doing second apron." So the other team's probably like, "Shit, we probably can do second apron too." It's a choice.
Hey, that's a good point, man. One of the richest organizations in the sport.
But it was only one team that went over the second apron last year, and it was Cleveland. So it was Cleveland. That was the only team. So I mean, going over and paying all them guys it doesn't result in anything more than you just might make the playoff, but it doesn't guarantee you a championship. So then you taking all the and it hinders you from making real moves. You haven't heard nothing from Cleveland because they can't do anything.
Right.
So you just got to really run your roster back a lot of the times. And real quick before we move on, I wanted to say something about the Pacers, because we didn't talk about. I like that Kelly Oubre pickup was great. And they got Zubac, but that was earlier in the year. But I think the Pacers, they had
come back and
forth. They're gonna be tough.
Tyrese.
Yeah.
But you a telepath over there, bro. That's where I was gonna go with it, because I was like, is Hallie Band? Is he back? Is he healthy?
Yeah. He looks healthy. He looks a little bit out of shape, though. I will say
that's gonna be the sneaky team in the East. Go ahead, Ted.
No, I wanted to basically, we're talking about the guys that are established. I want to talk about the Summer League games, bro. I want to talk about Darren Peterson yesterday. I want to say, man, his game is so polished. And if anybody had question marks about how he was going to do, he put up 28 and it looked light. People were coming off that rock, just giving him the ball. He would step back tween, and he was passing the rock. He was defending. He looks really, really good, man. You know what I mean? And so did Cam Boozer. Cam Boozer played limited minutes in regards to that, but Cam Boozer looked so comfortable out there. So I just want to kind of just give a big shout out to all of the youth that's coming through that got drafted this year. All these lottery picks have an opportunity to do their thing on teams that don't have a lot of help to be able to go get that bag that we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cam Boozers and DP.
I watched the summer leagues and I didn't post because I don't think summer league translates to the NBA, but I wanted to talk about Darren Peterson and I didn't post it because if I talked about Darren Peterson, I would have had to talk about Yaxel because Yaxel went the fuck off. Yaxel had I don't even think he missed a shot. He went 8 for 8 or something. They said
he was 4 for 4 from Trey too.
Yeah, he went crazy. He was 100% 19. Somebody wrote me back and said, "You are so wrong about Yaxel." And I said, "I can't talk about DP because I know they're gonna be like, well, what about Yaxel?" So I left it alone. It alone. One more team that I think did really well, and it's not necessarily in the free agency. I think the Wizards. I think the Wizards are in prime position to make the playoffs next season. I think they did good just as anybody, but even though all they stuff like you said with the Pacers, they happened early in the season with Trey, AJ DeBansom, and Anthony Davis. I'm expecting it to be a lot of excitement around. I would hope that the Wizards are just as exciting as the Hornets were last year. That's my expectation for the Wizards.
They should.
I ain't
be,
necessarily saying I
good.
need you to do. Yeah, they should be like watch. I love watching the Hornets last year, and it partly because of their commentator. But this year, I'm thinking the Wizards can do that too.
Who do you think is gonna be better, Utah or the Wizards?
Ooh,
that's a good question.
If I had to pick, I'd go Wizards. Yeah. If I'm picking experience. I think Trae Young has done a lot better with worse teams. He ain't never had a team with this caliber of guys. Yeah. Where you know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of people I don't mind you getting off the field. Hey, there's no reason for you to feel like you need to be forcing shots. This ain't that Hawks team.
You don't gotta be a number one option offensively.
Yeah, bro. You like how Mitch somebody said earlier, you can get out there and play point guard like Max. I think Tevin said that. Yeah. This is that type of situation for Trae. Trae, you can get out there and trust some of these boys to go get
the same way that y'all put Kawhi and Joel in the shell. You got to put AD over there too. If AD plays healthy and continues to do more than 50 games in the regular season, I think that they'll have a better record than the Utah Jazz, especially with the Jazz being in the West and playing tougher teams more often. But I mean, regardless, bro, the Wizards have a lot of talent on their roster and doing what they need to do. But the East did get better, bro. The East did get better, and I will admit that on wax. But yeah, I think I got the Wizards by maybe 5 to 10 games better than the Utah Jazz.
You see how I'm a professional, so I got to let that slide so we can readdress that. Because now, is the East better than the West? What are we talking about now? Can we look at it? Is the East and the West? What are we talking about?
I'm glad you said that, right?
I'm glad. Because, hey, man, we always say context and, let somebody speak, let them say the whole sentence, There's a key word in what you're saying. Because we had this conversation last pod and throughout the year. And we're saying the West is better. The key word you're saying is now. So that means you're admitting that they weren't before.
Oh, I'm asking now for you so we can have a different conversation. That's all I'm saying.
It's gotten closer.
So we cannot talk about it.
We won't know until the season plays out. On paper, you can be like, it's comparable, but hell, if the players get hurt on this side of that side, you're like, well, you don't know. But yeah, no, the East took some players from the West and they got better.
They took one player. That's a big piece.
That's a big piece.
One dude, man. And then my random pickup. I was Zell asked me about who was the most shocking pickup. Tobias Harris. I don't know what the goal is out there for the Spurs grabbing Tobias Harris. I don't know if he's going to be starting over Vassell or I don't know, man. I genuinely don't know why they picked him up. You like it?
I always thought they needed it sucks because he's old, but they needed an upgrade from Harrison Barnes. And he is an upgrade from Harrison Barnes. So I think the crazy part, you brought the Spurs, I thought the bigger piece that they picked up was crazy pause. Billy Donovan being an assistant coach. I thought we said that we didn't like how Mitch was doing coaching. He's like I feel like Billy Donovan, he might not have a lot of NBA success, but just coaching pedigree. I feel like that should.
I ain't even think about that, Mitch. That is a great pickup in a sense because Mitch ain't it, not our Mitch Johnson. That motherfucker sucks. So yeah, he needs.
I don't think he got the finals.
Yeah,
no, man.
he got to the finals, and he tried to fill in the shoes of Greg Popovich, bro. A lot of people would have been.
If Greg had all his vitals, Ted, he would have choked that man. But you feel me,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Shout out to Greg.
Growing pains, man.
But it's crazy though because to go back to the East being weak, bro. Tobias Harris was a top 3 small forward in the East in the playoffs. That's how weak the East. That's how weak the East is, bro.
He's better.
What is him being a top 3 small forward, man? He was
I was just thinking as we were talking.
You didn't see that shot from a mile away.
So is Jaylen Brown? Let's go down to small. Is Jaylen Brown a small forward?
Oh God.
Yes.
I mean, I think he's the starting 2 guard for Philly.
Is Scotty Barnes a small forward?
Yeah.
Sure.
He won't be this year, but yes.
He won't be this year, but sure.
Well, he played.
No, he was the
I think he's more of a power forward.
They don't have, but he's a wing.
I think Brandon Ingram was a small forward.
They don't have positions no more.
Yeah, that's true too. So now it's easier. Is Paolo a small forward?
He's a power forward.
Man, I don't know what Paulo is.
So ain't nothing in there. So ain't nobody to put ain't nobody to put it.
He the only small forward left. There ain't no small forward.
Franz was the 3. So yeah.
I was gonna say Franz was probably
free Paulo, man. That's what I'm gonna say. Free Paulo,
so
man. Get that man.
With all these movements happening, who's y'all's bold prediction to win in the final? Or excuse me, who's y'all's bold prediction with all this movement to be able to represent the East and the West in the finals next year? We'll revisit later, but just quick bold predictions.
Y'all said Halliburton healthy?
Yeah.
Halliburton is healthy.
I'm going with the Pacers, man. Listen, I did not
Pacers,
like
Pacers,
them.
Lakers.
Yeah, fuck it. Nah,
no, Tevin. See, look, you gotta play
you, bro.
You don't let him throw you off.
You let Dirk trick you, man.
Seriousness.
That's what I was.
I do think the Pacers can be that shocker team, bro.
Okay, so you got Pacers, Lakers.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, stop saying that. No.
Oh, my fault.
Not the Lakers.
Who you got? Pacers who?
These people think of Pacers.
So wait, baby. So wait.
Rematch. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna go there. Let's go Pacers Thunder, bro. Because I don't think the Thunder can go out like they blew the repeat. So they gotta get their look back.
All right. What about you, B?
Y'all think SGA cut his hair? SGA cut his hair. He looking.
Him and Dylan Brooks. This guy crazy.
Him and Dylan Brooks. Yeah, they both did.
Yeah, they locked in, bro. What about you, B?
Me?
Bold prediction.
Bold.
Regular, don't matter. Whatever. Who you think is gonna be in the finals?
I can go crazy. He was like,
I was about to go crazy. No, I got damn, man. I got Thunder. I got Thunder Knicks, man. I got the Knicks.
I like that.
I love
the Knicks. There, I was gonna go. Now I got to say something different.
I got Thunder Knicks, man.
So what you got? What you got for Mitch? What you got, Mitch? Bold, safe, whatever.
It's nasty.
Go ahead, what's
I almost went Wizards.
Thunder, man. Heat Thunder.
Okay.
Heat Thunder. Ooh.
That's a
lot of love.
E, what you got, E?
My boy like the Heat.
My team, mine look way nastier now because I want to pick the Knicks. Now I want to pick the Raptors because Dirk picked the Knicks.
You said Raptors who?
The Raptors. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Pick the Knicks.
Pick the Knicks.
I don't want to pick the Knicks because you pick the Knicks now. Let me go Philly, man. Let me go Philly. I'm gonna go Philly. I think Jaylen Brown gonna be on a. I think he on a man on a mission. I think they done pissed him off.
For sure.
I think I can't wait for that. I hope they put it on Christmas Day. 76.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be on national TV. You don't got to
worry.
That shit gonna be lit.
That's gonna be early. I feel like it's gonna be early for.
So who representing in the West?
So Sixers. I'm gonna go to Thunder, man. I don't think nobody actually got better than the Thunder.
I got you.
I don't think any team in the West is better than them. I think the Spurs got over because they were injured because AJ and them was injured. But if they go healthy, give me a Sixers Thunder.
I got you. I got the Sixers Spurs. I want to see Joel and Wemby if Joel can survive that late. I want to know if because I don't watch Joel give that dude 80. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't watch him give Wemby a clinic, and I think that on paper the Sixers match up really well with the perimeter talent that are on the Spurs. I think the Spurs are hungry. They're hurt behind that loss behind the Knicks. And I think that they want to get back. I'm aware of the elephant in the room, which is OKC. But like I said, until OKC gets back into healthy form, which I don't know with J-Dub, I don't got them over the Spurs. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I think that it's nasty, bro. But I think with Tobias Harris, they got better fluidly offensively. Like, it's way better upgrade than Harrison Barnes. Like, that's a cool 15 points added to the depth on the bench. Or starting. I don't know how they're going to run it.
Yeah, no. However they run it, that's a fact. I think I was going to say something about the Sixers. I think even with Joel being not healthy, I think if they can just rest his ass for another, you know what I'm saying? I think with this team, y'all can rest Joel and y'all still be a 3 or 4 seed. Yeah. You feel me? So
my thing is
hoping that you be healthy by the time playoffs come.
If you see that matchup, like Joel and Wemby, that would be must-watch TV, in my opinion. I mean, even at this point of Joel's career, I think that would be really, really good bump. I think that Jaylen Brown getting guarded by Castle, Vassell, Harper. I think that would be a really good bump. I think whoever is going to try to guard Maxey would be really, really exciting basketball. You know what I'm saying? And then VJ is going to give a lot of people problems on the other side.
No, it's a great matchup.
Yeah. So I think that would be the most exciting. I don't know if it's going to happen. Yep. But shout out JB.
One more caveat. The Knicks, I think the Knicks are going to miss Mitchell Robinson a lot more than they know. I think they didn't find a replacement. They don't have another center. He is a great offensive rebounder, and he had a lot of great rebounds in that finals.
They got Drummond.
Help them secure.
They got Drummond.
Drummond has be shooting threes, man. He don't be in the block. He don't be down there no more.
He don't be in the trenches no more.
He don't be down there no more. He is three, but
he's just big though, man. I just said that. Just pause.
Oh, that's crazy.
What's up, Tennis? If Brian goes to Minnesota, my answer changes to Pacers.
I agree, Tennis.
Minnesota.
So you say that,
7 on that,
or the Sixers.
Oh yeah, bro. If LeBron goes to the Sixers,
by the way, I take my statement away. That I said he won't take a minimum. Supposedly he's trying to take a minimum. I'm still surprised.
So if Bron takes the vet, if Bron takes the vet minimum to Philly,
he can't do that.
Don't Bron got the highest Nike contract ever?
He can't.
He don't need no money, Mitch.
He's not hurting no money.
No,
this is for the love of the game at this point.
Don't Philly need a true point guard?
He can't go to Philly, dog.
Why? Say why, Mitch? Why he can't?
The LeBron haters. Oh my God! If he does go there, it's not. The ring's not gonna count for sure.
Mitch, no matter where you go, they're gonna hate.
As a 42-year-old
in Memphis and win a chip. If he went to Memphis, they would be shocked.
As a 42-year-old Mitch,
he can go home.
He can go to Miami. He can go to Minnesota. Philly, he can't.
Why not?
I like the Timberwolves though. Timberwolves is cool.
I like if he goes Timberwolves though.
Yeah. I like that.
So let's stay right there. Let's stay right there though, fellas. Bron goes to Minnesota. Are they the favorite?
Yeah.
Me?
No.
Yes.
I'm just asking. Are they the favorite in the West?
No.
If Bron goes to Minnesota, no moving, vet minimum signing.
They ain't better than the Thunder still.
No, not better than the Thunder
still.
Okay.
Or the Spurs.
I need to see it, bro. That's what I really got to see.
They can compete, but no. They're still not the best team.
It's close.
I need to see it, though, Derek. I ain't going to lie. I need to see it.
What you need to see, man? What you need to see?
Is Rudy gone?
Hey, listen, Dirk. There's a certain disdain the Timberwolves just have for the Thunder. They don't fuck with them like as a community.
I like how y'all see that. But did y'all see that Rich Paul post?
What he said?
What he said?
So it's a Rich Paul post talking about the teams that he basically is considering for LeBron to go to, right? Yes. Did y'all see the Knicks over there for the vet minimum? He said vet minimum, and it said Knicks.
So to add context to that too, Teddy. He said had they lost the chip, he was guaranteed going to the Knicks. Now the conversation is he'll go to the Knicks, but JB got to call him Brunson. That is, y'all, to the audience. Brunson has to call him and give him the green light. Like ain't no smoke.
We know that.
Cool with it. That's the only way he's going. I would say that too.
He can't do that either, Mitch.
He can't go to a team that just won a championship.
He can't.
He didn't. But the Knicks didn't just beat the Lakers though, so it don't hit like the KD shit.
The haters gonna hate, bro. The haters are
from a ring chasing standpoint.
Yeah, they're gonna hate.
Everybody got to chase rings. Ain't that what you in here for?
We using logic. You got to think about it from a Jordan fan standpoint.
I know. I'm just getting pushback. Ain't that what you want to do? You get a fifth chip in this motherfucker, and you got Kobe fans sweating 5-5, 5-5. You talk about the chips now.
Don't bring that. Don't bring that crowd.
My fault. I got hype.
We don't gotta do this.
That's my guy. That's my guy, but I'm just saying, I know the fans are going to
go to the Timberwolves, bro.
Go somewhere. I think you should go to the Cavs, y'all. I made a video about it. Go to the Cavs. And nobody is going to, if y'all win out there, nobody's going to say, well, James Harden carried you to a championship. Because if they do, it's going to look real weird
I'm going to tell you right
now. Conversations. Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. If you go to the Cavs, they're not winning the championship.
Or he can retire.
Terrible Cavs.
Mitch, he can retire, you know. Just do that.
You can retire in Philly, bro. What are y'all talking about? You can retire in Philly.
I've been saying that for 2 years. He could have retired already.
You can retire in Miami. You can retire in Miami. Go back to South Beach.
Teddy, how nasty. I don't think you recall how nasty them jerseys look when Hakeem went to the Raptors and when them jerseys when Shaq went to the Suns and shit. Like you got to remember how ugly them shits was, bro.
The Celtics jersey was terrible.
Right.
Hey, can we zoom in on that poster on the right of Durr, man? Like,
oh, you got a Bron? I didn't see that, bro.
It changed from Bron and Jordan.
That's crazy, bro.
What's up, B?
They really love that man, bro. They just can't admit it because of pride.
Y'all see it? It changed. It changes.
They can't admit it because of pride, man. That's crazy.
No, I respect Bron.
You respect him. All right, man. Come on, man. Let's get up out of here, man. Hey, man, please. Hey, we'll be back later. Me and Red should be back later, man. We got Jalen Maxey coming through again, skills and development coach, bro. He's worked with D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell is actually his best friend, but he's worked with D'Angelo Russell. He's run camps with Rajon Rondo, bro. He's an elite skills and development trainer out of Louisville, Kentucky, man. So we'll be back at 4 p.m. doing an interview with him, man, so y'all can learn. If you got kids or if you want to hoop, come in there and try to get some good information from bro, man. So please like, comment, subscribe to E-Lab Podcast. We got a lot more stuff coming, man. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. We gone, man.
Yep.